Khiwa's Media and Zimkita Talks will be bringing you all the blow-by-blow coverage of what is happening here at the OR Tambo District Municipality's State of the District Address. We're just going to get some views from the locals here. What are your expectations on what the mayor is going to be saying today?
Silindele ukuba umeya wethu asixelele ngako konke okuza kwenzeka uba
Nifuna ntoni ngabahlali?
sifuna indlela imisebenzi sifuna kuphela icrime kuphele indlala ukuze sikwazi ukuba siyaphila abantu abatsha abantwana baye ezikolweni kungabikho umuntu ozawutya iziyobisi athi akukho mali abahoyekanga.
Thank you so much for your time. Nabahlali basenyandeni beze ngobuninzi babo bezova usodolophu baphathele ntoni abadala nabancinci bakhona apha namhlanje. Wena tata usika kweyiphi ilali and ulindele ntoni kwingxelo kasodolophu we-OR Tambo namhlanje?
Ndingubenzile kaMvuleni eCibeni kwilali yaseLibode. Ndilindele mna okokuba asixelele okokuba kuzakwenzeka na ngolwakhiwo lwezindlu, ulungiso lendlela ingakumbi indlela esuka eBhomzi eyeMajoro.
Nabancinci abatsha bakhona apha zintoni imfuno zenu ningabahlali aba between 18 and 35 years?
Mna ndingugwama ntombesibini ndisuka kunodushe kwilali yaseLibode. Singabahlali silindele okokuba umeya asiphuhlise like kwiprojekthi zolutsha. Ulutsha lethu lungene kakhulu kwiziyobisi, so sifuna into ezokuba singayenza njani na icampaign yoba sisuse ulutsha lethu kwi-drugs na kwi-crime. Enkosi.
Different sectors are in attendance today as the mayor of the OR Tambo District Municipality is expected to address them in the OR Tambo District Municipality State of the District Address. But now we've got someone from the business sector, Tata Untlabati, joining us now. Tata Wetu, as the business sector in the OR Tambo region, what are your expectations on what the mayor will be saying here today?
In fact, number one, must talk about improvement of the infrastructure, which has actually collapsed. Business people want water without disruption. We want all the services. People here have been starving and want people to create jobs. And they must work with the business people because they are the people who are creating jobs. So we're looking forward to, if we get cooperation from here, there's so much we can do together.
Thank you so much for your time. The OR Tambo District Municipality has 5 local municipalities, including Nyandeni, Port St. John's, and other municipalities. Now we're just going to speak to the mayor of Port St. John's local municipality. Your expectations as the mayor of Port St. John's municipality, a tourism destination for many. What do you want to hear from the OR Tambo District Municipality mayor saying today?
Having listened to the SONA and the SOPA, we expect the SOTA to do the same for Port St. John's, because if you heard the president, though he didn't mention the name, he talked about Port St. John's, and the premier also mentioned Port St. John's. So we want OR Tambo to support us in making sure that we achieve having the harbour, we achieve the tourism destination as we have said. So we expect a lot about Port St. John's because the marine subjects that are done in Port St. John's, we expect that those kids will be able to work in that harbour in Port St. John's.
We also have the mayor from Umhlonhlo local municipality, all the way from Kumbu Mama. Funa wena athini usodolophu umasipala omkhulu OR Tambo?
Into endiyilindeleyo mna meya wasemhlonhlo into yobana usodolophu eyona challenge ayaziyo ukuba ndifeyisene nayo phaa emhlonhlo zii-access roads nee-T roads ezingahambekiyo. Also sinee-faults phayana esiqinisekileyo uba ikhona into abazayithetha, kodwa khona eyona project imajor phaa emhlonhlo nendicinga uba ingumbulalazwe le project yomzimvubu ekubonakala kuthulekile ngayo. Ndilindele uba kukhona into ezawutshiwo ke eziba nopremier ebethethile ngayo. Ndifuna kube khona into usodolophu wase-OR Tambo azayithetha ngayo.
Thank you so much for your time. The seat of the OR Tambo District Municipality is in Tata, and now we're just going to get the views of an elderly person from Elukhasini village just outside Mtata. Wena Tata njengomhlali walapha eLugasini ceba ukuhle Mthatha nangona ke iphansi kwelibode nithi intoni enirhalela usodolophu athethe ngayo ukuphuhlisa ubomi benu?
Hayi into zininzi kakhulu into ze-RDP izindlu abanazindlu abantu yonke into enye into eyoqala ke nezinye into zininzi ke ezinye into ke vele.
We're now following the mayor of King Sabata Dalindyebo municipality, one of the biggest municipalities under the OR Tambo district municipality. And Mthatha is where the seat of OR Tambo district municipality is. And now we're just going to get the views of Mr. Nenane as he takes his seat. We have not even properly seated, and we're here to ask you, as the mayor of King Sabata Dalindyebo municipality, what are your expectations from the mayor today?
Yo, Zimkhitha, highly in full expectation zokuba izinto zihamba kakuhle kwintetho ezakwenziwa ngumeya executive mayor wase OR Tambo. What I think is going to cover so much KSD in terms.
Zintoni enqomba pha eKSD nifuna uzisiphula nengcambu kulawulo lwenu ukuze abahlali base KSD ba benefit through your OR Tambo?
Your relationship here to OR Tambo is so cordial, Zimkhitha. It's only that kukusebenza together kwezi programs esisebenza together kuzo create imisebenzi, your revival of Vulindlela Industrial Park, your starting of ESZ, your almost zonke ezizinto catalytic projects ezikhoyo where we're working with OR Tambo kuzo. I hope sakhavarishwa.
And I'm sure water is another issue because OR Tambo is the provider of water in the area, and whenever there's water cuts in the area, KSD is the one that's blamed. What is your relationship with regards to that?
It's so cordial. It's so cordial, Zimkhitha. It's only that we are to take the relationship here to see we level engaphezulwana so as to respond with the dozamanzi which is affecting the KSD. Otherwise, kona what I like about our relationship is so intertwined. Municipal manager was a KSD, no municipal manager was a OR Tambo. Bahlala phansi in these issues so that was addressed.
Thank you so much for your time. Different political parties are also in attendance here at the State of the District address, including the ruling party. And now we're just going to speak to the Eastern Cape Province Secretary of the ANC in the Eastern Cape. If you don't mind, Jola, what are your expectations today as the ruling party and the ruling government in this region? What do you want the mayor to touch on for your people to his life to change?
The people of the OR Tambo during the campaign, they have highlighted the issue of water, sanitation, roads, infrastructure, although it is not in the purview of the municipality. Probably they will, but they will, she is supposed to be speaking about the issue of the job opportunities and so on and so on and so on. But also the critical infrastructure development initiatives that will uplift the standard of economic development in this particular area. We expect that she will speak about those things.
Thank you so much for your time.
Yes.
While we were speaking to young people, one of the issues that they raised is the issue of drug abuse amongst young people. Now we're just going to speak to a religious leader. Mama, what are your expectations today at the State of the District address? Bantwana bakhala ngokusetyenziswa kweziyobisi, nina nimbumba yetyalika nithi umeya makathini ngalo mcimbi?
Sithi simbumba yetyalike umeya ayiseyiso kakhulu lonto kuba nathi phakathi kwe-community sizicawe silulutho kuba sizama kanye kulwa nabantwana abatshone kanye phakathi kweziyobisi into yoba ilizwi likaThixo lona likwazi uyobalanda kwezo ndawo.
Zeziphi inzame obona i-OR Tambo seyizenzile ukulwa le ngxaki endiniyoneliseka nazo zonzame?
Wezikhona inzame zonto yobana sicawa sithi bhazalala kwindawo ngendawo ngakumbi kwezandawo zipha emaphandleni apho kuye kuthi ngenxa yezidakamizwa abantwana abancinci babulala abantu abadala. So sizicawe siye singenelele into kokuba noko umntwana makakhule ngelizwi likaThixo kuba lona limpendulo kwilizwe elikhohlakeleyo.
Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your time. Who are now making their way through the main venue where the mayor of the OR Tambo District Municipality will be making her address today. There are a number of issues that residents of this area want her to touch on, including the issue of water infrastructure and the young ones talking about the creation of jobs. We are seeing a number of people even from the agricultural sector here who are here to witness as the mayor Umama Usokanyile is going to be making her first State of the District address here for the OR Tambo region. Must remind you again, the OR Tambo region seat is at the King Sabata Dalindyebo's premises, which is in Mthatha, and this is where the OR Tambo region is also making their State of the District address today. Academics are also in attendance here at the State of the District address. There's also people in traditional regalia flaunting where they come from, traditional leaders coming in their numbers. We're just going to get some views now from a traditional leader. Tata Mhlekazi wam Zondwa zintshaba zingazukwenza kwanto. Sikwixesha lolwaluko elixhalabisa kakhulu. Ingabe umeya u-expect uba athathe ntoni kulo mcimbi?
Si expect uba umeya ongeze i-resources to do i-awareness kule nto inokwaluka phakathi. The more there are resources ba athende nabazali babeyiphathi yokoluka kwabantwana babo bangabayika abantwana bazenzele bekhona abazali.
All right, thank you so much. Those are some of the views from the locals and the dignitaries attending here, sharing with us their expectations ahead of Mamuso Kanyile's first State of the District address. That there's going to be a budget for dealing with awareness campaigns to deal with the issue of death of initiates. Are you happy? Is this going to help the OR Tambo region deal with this scourge?
Yes, I'm very happy. It will work hand in hand with the initiative put forward by the traditional leadership.
How are you dealing with this issue? Because we've seen a number of initiatives in place, but the numbers continue to increase of initiates dying. What's the plan for the summer initiation season?
I don't want to dwell on the plan right now. I think it would be very much appropriate if you could invite the media and tell them briefly what is it that we plan to do as traditional leadership.
Thank you so much for your time, King. Nyandeni local municipality is one of the municipalities that are under the OR Tambo District Municipality. After the mayor has made her address, what are the things that you think are going to take Nyandeni local municipality forward?
Obviously, the mayor has reaffirmed the district's commitment towards farming. As a result, as you would hear, she indicated that earlier commitment about Nyandeni being one of the key local municipalities where farming will be taking place. We're very excited about that. Her reaffirmation of the building of the Regional Disaster Center at Nyandeni local municipality is one of those issues that bring excitement to us. Talk about water provision. As we know that water provision is one of the challenges that there are within the Nyandeni locality. Her firm commitment and time frame based presentation on water provision services was one of those things that excited us a lot.
Thank you so much, Mayor.
Thank you.
What is your reaction to the address that has just been made by the executive mayor of the OR Tambo district?
As the ANC in OR Tambo, we're very excited with the address by executive mayor, because utata ekhondweni continued from the former executive mayor who was here, Comrade Nomakosazana Math. Most of the things that are there are things that are already have been there, but we are cleaning in terms of implementation with executive mayor. And the thing that she commits on in terms of youth development, in terms of ukuzisa inkonzo ebantwini. Sine process ke okanye program that we have as the ANC under the president that says khawuleza. The executive mayor currently is showing us ku speech sakhe that kule administration ayiqalayo okanye kule financial year bazawube bekhawuleza beyiwartham.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Before the mayor made her address this morning, a number of traditional leaders were raising the issue of dealing with the crisis of initiation, where initiates from time to time lose their lives in the bush. But now the executive mayor has made a pronouncement and a commitment to focus on the awareness campaigns. Zondwa, you spoke about this just before the mayor spoke. Do you have any confidence that this is going to be implemented and it's going to have any effect in reducing those numbers of boys who die in the bush?
Yes, it will reduce. It will have an effect. The mayor has just on point that there's somebody who doesn't care, which I feel are the parents. So if parents can cooperate with the injection teams, with the chiefs, all the traditional leaders, if if government is assisting on this, it's only us as parents who are not doing very well.
Ni utekafuni kuteka manani okubhuba kwabakhwethu ufuna kungabikho namnye umkhwethu ozawubhubha.
That is our mission. That is our hope. If anything can go as we plan, we hope that will happen.
Thank you so much, Fonda. Thank you so much for your time. What are your reactions to the address that was made by the mayor today?
In fact, we were informed about all what the mayor was going to present, in particular to address the issue of water and sanitation and the unfinished projects, and her commitment to make sure that is solving all the problems whom we believe are not yet solved, because the issue of water in the OR TAMBO is a crisis. You can go to Nyandeni, you can go to Mhlonhlo, you can go to Port St. John's, Nguza, KSD. The first question will be asked by people, you brought taps here, where is water? So the main challenge here is the water and sanitation. If we can address that, irrespective of what was said, then I can be pleased.
There's definitely a need for a community involvement and participation on some of the commitments that the mayor has made here. What would be your message to the community for them to do their part? Because in some instances you see that the water is brought to the area, but taps are vandalized by the community.
The fortunate part, the current mayor now was the council chief whip. He has been in the legislature. He understands very well that this municipality is using the model of separation of powers. He has been there to make sure that what was committed has to be monitored by the council committees. She's gonna sleep sleepless nights because we are going to put her into account each and every time. But we are going to support her fully.
Just chip in there. Let's now jump into the issue of initiates who are dying every year in the bush. You are also a man yourself. You are an African. What would you like to see happening to save the lives of these young boys in the bush?
I think on the basis of the soda of the speech that the mayor has articulated too, I think we really applaud that at last, a certain portion of the budget has been allocated to save lives, because it affects everybody, be it an opposition, be it a ruling party. It's not a political matter, but it's a societal matter which we all, kind of have hands on the board, you know.